Yes. Oh, no. What the fuck? Oh, my God. Why they doing that? Where the security? Oh, my God. He got the chair. Man, what the fuck? Let's go, Jay. Let's go. Exactly. Like, damn.
You know that they know that you out there. Regardless of who you out there with, Bullet don't have no name. I want y'all to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. And let me know if you a fan of Ben10, because everybody know Ben10. He a stepper. He do what he got to do. And he actually is one of the ones that be going on tour with NBA YoungBoy. And NBA YoungBoy, he give him a lot of money, boy. He get paid a lot of money. But we have to really look at what's going on, because when you put yourself in situations like this, ain't no telling if you're going to make it out of it or not. Regardless of what's going on, you in critical condition right now from what happened. I want everybody to know his sister, she said that she kept looking at him. She kept trying to wake him up. He would not wake up. That's when they said they lost him. The thing went beep on the little monitor thing. I want everybody to know this sad. But then next thing you know, they instantly put them two things together, got them back together. Ben10, he shouldn't have never been out there. He shouldn't have never been trying to take dude chain. I don't care how many guys you with. Bullets, it'll hit anybody, regardless of where you at or how you trying to duck and hide from it. We know for a fact what's going on, man, because NBA YoungBoy, he in tour with a lot of people. And it's a lot of people who in the building right now, man. I wanna let y'all know, man, NBA YoungBoy, he heartbroken behind this. When we really look at everything that's going on, we can really see that NBA YoungBoy, he should have kept Ben10 close by him. We just heard the news from the family. They said that Ben10, he had stopped breathing, and then they brought him back to life. They said that this man is in critical condition right now. He should have never had Ben10 just out there in Houston, nowhere. Remember when NBA YoungBoy was in Houston, NBA YoungBoy wanted to leave. Regardless of what's going on, too much stuff happened in Houston. Houston hot right now, and everybody keeps saying that the way that the economics and the politics is in Houston right now, we already know for a fact that if you from the street, you gonna be involved in street business. If you ain't from the street, you gonna be in a crib or working your job somewhere. I want everybody to hit the like button if you're a fan of Ben10. Hit the like button if you're a fan of NBA YoungBoy. They should have never did this, because now they got that spot hot. Now, keep in mind, it was cameras everywhere. We knew that by dude and them standing behind a shooter, texting, and there was one dude on his phone. It goes to show this was like a low-key little setup that turned wrong, because they ended up trying to take his chain like in the midst of everything that was going on during the robbery. Now keep in mind, the investigators that pulled up on the scene, they met the local authorities, the HPD. They instantly asked them, man, what happened? They said that the dude, he ended up started shooting, all because the dude tried to take his chain. So now he was briefed with it. After he said that, that's when the officer looked over at the people that was laying right there. He said, man, call the ambulance, man. Hey, look, put them on the gurney, put them on the stretcher, and, man, take them to the hospital. Now, keep in mind, they got Ben10 handcuffed to the hospital bed. Y'all already know what that means. They finna make him go down for the attempt robbery. Regardless of what's going on, if he do make it through this, he gonna go to jail. If he don't make it through this, man, that's sad, man. But NBA YoungBoy, he in worse of trouble than he ever thought. This is real bad news for him. Now, we know for a fact that Ben10's mother and his sister and his cousin them, they came up to the hospital. They kept asking the person who was taking care of him, they said, why do he got the handcuffs on? He ain't do nothing. But they weren't at the scene. They didn't see what really happened. We all saw what happened. We know for a fact that this could have easily been avoided, but eventually it escalated to something bigger than what we thought. We need to really watch the company we keep, because ain't no telling if somebody who was with Ben10 said something to the dudes, which made Ben10 feel like he was tough enough to go out there and try to snatch dude's chain. Now keep in mind, I hope Ben10 make it through this, but at the same time, you can't be going around trying to snatch people's chains. Now, the information came out, they already said that Ben10, he shouldn't have, you feel me? He shouldn't have never been at that spot, but this was a result of him trying to rob the dude. Now, hit the like button so YouTube can recommend this video and put us back in the algorithm. We gonna cover this topic, y'all. We gonna make sure we see exactly what happened, because the dude that did it, he in for a rude awakening. And NBA YoungBoy, he hurt by this. He pressed by everything that just happened. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Let me know if you a fan of Ben10.
Somebody upstairs dead! Somebody upstairs dead, please! I gotta...
You wanna touch on my...
No, I'm not. Yes, you...
Injured during a shooting inside Confessions on Kirby Drive. According to the Houston, 2 people were critically injured during a shooting inside Confessions on Kirby Drive. According to the Houston Police Department, a physical altercation broke out after a group attempted to take a man's chains. Police say the man was beaten by several people before pulling out a gun and firing, striking 2 individuals. But it is not known if they were bystanders or were part of the altercation.
I want everybody to know Ben10 and his homies was trying to rob somebody from Houston. And keep in mind, NLE Chopper, one of his homies was up in there. I don't know if that was the dude that ended up started shooting and ended up running, or if that was one of the dudes that was standing behind him. I want everybody to hit the like button if you're a fan of NBA YoungBoy. Hit the like button if you're a fan of Ben10. Now, keep in mind, OG33, he said that as soon as Ben10 came up in there, he was in there for about 30 minutes. Next thing you know, they got into a little argument. Ben10, he tried to snatch the chain. Once he tried to snatch the chain, that's when dude upped on him and end up hitting him like 3, 4, 5 times up in the torso. Now, keep in mind, that's how close Ben10 was to the dude, because Ben10's arm was stretched out like this. I want everybody to know the investigators on this case, they looking at everything as if it was an attempt robbery, because they said that the dude was trying to take the other dude's chains, but then one of the guys ended up getting hit up. Then the other dude, he ended up getting hit up by a bullet that ricocheted off the wall. I want everybody to know this is a sad situation, but they said that Ben10, it ain't looking too good. NBA YoungBoy said that regardless of what go on, he gonna make sure he do what he gotta do to keep the family safe and to keep the family to where they don't have to worry about nothing. I want everybody to pay close attention to what the feds just released and the details that was on the scene. All that evidence that they gathered, it showed on the footage. The dudes in there fighting, they had him by the hair. Now keep in mind, when you fighting anybody, when somebody grab your hair and they hold you down, you can't do nothing.
For the local hospital.
Somebody upstairs!
Right now, this is a shooting. Got 2 victims. Let's see. One's been shot multiple times in the torso, probably in his late 20s. Another one's been shot in the extremities, in the lower extremities, and also all throughout his arms and everything several times. He's probably in his mid-20s. They're both transported to local hospitals right now, and they're both in very critical condition. So my name is Lieutenant R. Wilkins, Willkens. So what we know right now is our suspect, who we don't know who he is right now. We're working on that. Investigators do a great job. I'm sure they'll figure out who he is. was at this location and had a confrontation with a couple guys. That altercation originally, it appears from what they were doing, was trying to take his chains. Now, we don't know if they knew him or what that was, but it appears possibly they knew this guy. They were in the process of trying to rip his chains off. That went on for 30 seconds to a minute where these two guys were tussling with him, actually got him to the ground, and appears probably got his chains from him.